Hello, virtual learners, and today we're going to start our new standard, 5E 1.1, which is to explain how global patterns such as the jet stream and water currents influence local weather in measurable terms such as temperature, wind direction, and speed, and precipitation. So basically what all this means is that we're going to be looking at different global factors that impact weather. We're going to be looking at them on a larger scale, such as the United States, and we're even going to zoom in and look and see how they affect the weather here in eastern North Carolina. We're going to be looking at things like temperature, wind direction and speed, and precipitation to help us understand the impacts that these global factors have on our weather. So first, let's get started with our vocabulary. We have 7 new words this week. Our first word is jet stream. A jet stream is the fast-moving cold air traveling from east to west across the United States. So look here, here is the jet stream. It travels just like this. See, it goes from east to west. The Gulf Stream is our next word. A Gulf Stream is the warm current of water flowing from the Gulf of Mexico through the Atlantic Ocean. So let's look at the picture. You can see that it flows along the east coast of the United States, which is where we live, and on up north through the Atlantic Ocean. And we're going to draw that in just a few minutes today. So this is the Gulf Stream. It is a warm ocean current. Prevailing westerlies. The prevailing westerlies are winds that blow from west to east, and it moves weather patterns across the United States. So we look at the picture, we can see that it's still going west to east. The weather, it is still blowing in the same direction, and it is going to move our weather patterns across the United States. So like we talked about cold fronts, warm fronts, high and low pressures, it is all moving because of the prevailing westerlies. Another word we're going to talk about is El Nino. Now, El Nino is a climate pattern that brings warmer weather and more precipitation, more rain. So we can kind of look at the picture. It is a warmer weather pattern. Okay, so it's going to bring us warmer weather and more precipitation. On the other hand, we have La Nina, and La Nina is a climate pattern that brings cooler weather and less precipitation, less rain. So let's look at the picture. Here you can see La Nina bringing those cooler temperatures, okay? So bringing us cooler weather, less rain. Sea breeze is our next word, and sea breeze is a wind that blows from the sea toward the land. Let's look at the picture. Kind of zoom in on it. Okay, so you can see that it is starting out here at the sea. It's blowing in towards the land, and then it's kind of recycled back. Okay, so it makes a complete trip, but we can see that here it starts blowing in towards the land. The last word we're going to learn is land breeze. And a land breeze is a wind that blows from the land toward the sea. So it's the opposite of sea breeze. This one starts on land and blows out to the sea. So here we can see it's over here and it's blowing out towards the sea. Just like before, but this one is going the opposite direction. All right, so those are our 7 vocabulary words for this standard. Let's begin our lesson by talking about the Gulf Stream. So just as a little bit of a review, Gulf Stream was our second word. We talked about it was a warm current of water flowing from the Gulf of Mexico to the north or through the North Atlantic Ocean. So one more time, here's our picture. You can see that it is the warm current flowing through the North Atlantic. I'm going to show you what this looks like on our globe. So here we have the globe of Earth. And this is what Earth looks like. You guys know that. Today we're going to zoom in. Here's North America, and we're going to zoom in right along the coast of North America. You can see right here is Central America. We have the Gulf Stream kind of coming through this area near the Gulf of Mexico around Central America. Looks like it's going under Florida. So it's going past Florida and these islands of Central America down here like Cuba, and it is traveling along the coast of eastern United States or Eastern America. So we live right around here in North Carolina. It is coming right past us and it is going upwards through the Atlantic Ocean. And you can see that it's even starting to travel and branch out as it gets closer to up here in Canada and over here in Europe. It's starting to branch out. So we're going to draw that really quickly in our notes. I'm going to show you how that looks on paper. And then we're going to read an article that gives us a little bit more information about the Gulf Stream. So I'm going to put the link to this so that you guys can explore the Gulf Stream as well. So look for the link to this website right here on Canvas so you guys can see that. And that way you can look at it as we're reading our article too. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my document camera, and we are going to draw the Gulf Stream together before we read our article. So I'm going to share. Okay, and here I have already drawn kind of like a zoomed in version of a map. Okay, so I've kind of only zoomed in the area that we need. That way we don't have a lot of extra. So over here you can see that we have North America and South America. Over here is that Central America area that we have talked about. And that's where we're going to start drawing our Gulf Stream. So I'm going to use a red Sharpie. We're going to draw the Gulf Stream. So the Gulf Stream kind of comes around through the Gulf of Mexico. We talked about how it went through or below Florida, above these islands down here. It goes along the coast of North America, and then it kind of goes right on out. Okay, so that is the Gulf Stream right there in red. All right, and as it's going out, it is providing heat, warmer temperatures to Europe, Ireland, and it's making them warmer. And we're going to read about why that happens in our article. So what you need to remember about the Gulf Stream, which is this red line that we just added, is that it is a warm ocean current. So over here, I'm going to write a warm ocean current. And we could also talk about how it travels along this coast of eastern North Carolina, or not North Carolina, but Eastern America, where we are in North Carolina. So this east coast of America here, what do you think this warmer water is doing? Okay, so the answer to that question is that it is keeping our weather more mild. Okay, it's bringing us some warmer weather. So think about our winters compared to the winters over here, like freezing cold, right? So it keeps our weather more mild. It keeps us from being too cold in the winter. All right, so we're going to write what it does here for us is that it keeps east coast of United States mild. So that means our weather. It keeps our weather mild. Okay, so remember, Gulf Stream, Starts right around in here in Central America, goes along the east coast of North America, and then out through the Atlantic Ocean. All right, so when we read an article, you guys are going to see another picture of this, and it's going to explain a little bit more about what it does. All right, so that is it for this video. In our next video, we're going to read the article and talk about today's assignment, so make sure that you tune in. That video will be below on the Canvas page. Until next time, bye.